Bruce Lee was born in the early 1940s. His father was an opera singer, and he grew up as a child actor. And when he was a teenager, he started taking lessons in Wing Chun. As a high schooler, he was a boxing champion. He was also a cha-cha dance champion. He moved to the United States after crossing paths with Wong Jack Man, who was a Shaolin monk. You see, back in Hong Kong, before he moved to the United States, he would have rooftop street fights, and he was crossing Chinese gangsters, and he made enemies with the trads. So in the United States, his first student was Jesse Glover, but he had other disciples like Taki Kimura, James Yim Lee, and Den Inosanto. Dan Inosanto still lives in California, and I believe he still teaches. Bruce Lee went to Washington State University for 3 years where he studied philosophy, and he founded Jeet Kune Do, which is the way of the intercepting fist. The mainstream Hollywood movies that he was in were The Big Boss in this order. The Big Boss came out first, and then Fist of Fury, Enter the Dragon, The Way of the Dragon, and finally Game of Death, where the film was unfinished when he died. So there were stand-ins in that movie. But before he was ever in movies, Bruce Lee was in The Green Hornet, which was a series on television where he played a character called Kato. Now, Bruce Lee had many fights with actual people, not only the rooftop street fights in Hong Kong, but also he had a fight with Wally J, the judo master. He fought Chuck Norris in an Oakland, California tournament. He beat him and Wally J. He fought Katsuo Yamamoto 3 times. He lost to him the first 2 times, and the third time he won. And he fought Wong Jack Man multiple times. On top of that, he fought, I can't think of anyone else actually. But Bruce Lee died of a cerebral edema or a brain embolism after taking an aspirin, and he was smoking marijuana at the time. I don't know that that's what precipitated his death. I want to say it was overtraining. His real name was Lee Chun Fen, and his Jeet Kune Do was a forerunner to modern day mixed martial arts. Dana White said that Bruce Lee was the father of MMA, and I suppose it's rather true. Bruce Lee was born in the year of the dragon according to the Chinese zodiac, which is supposed to be a potent and fortuitous harbinger or omen.